Oh. Now they got me wondering. How do I get down there, dude? Easier just to walk out of this. Thinking today's a no cam day. I'm thinking so. I was feeling almost kind of queasy earlier. Like I'm feeling a little, So I think we're just gonna chill. I mean, not that it's not already making an attempt at being chill, but when I don't have cam, I find I am more chill. I know nobody's looking at me, just saying nothing, so I just chime in whenever this way. I mean, I'm still gonna talk probably more than fucking everybody, but yeah, I was watching Go to Analogy do their rand all day today, so it'll be a shorter one anyways. I would like to try to stay up pretty late though. It's Sunday morning, I gotta do some shit, so I need to adjust the schedule a little bit. But this. But really, I just feel kind of ugh. But I want to play some Ring. So I'm checking over here because I just was thinking about some NPCs while I was watching Good on them. And there was that Captain Richard or whatever the fuck his name was, who said he wanted to kill every last one of the demi-humans. And the Queen Priestess or whatever of the demi-humans was here, so... making me think maybe, you know... maybe he'd be here, right? A reasonable thought. Queen's gone, obviously, but... I'm not here to kill these little guys, but I'm gonna kill them anyways. I'm a sick fuck. Shabam. You sick fuck. I don't see him. I don't even know where else the demi-humans would make like a stronghold. Well, not really a big deal. Let's move on here. This area seems a bit I don't say easier, but probably chill enough compared to the red area. And I think we could continue in the red area. I mean, obviously we could continue anywhere because we could just get, you know, good enough, but I'm very close to getting like another like 6+ levels on my weapon. I just need to get a few smithing stone 3s, I think 6, 7? 7. So I need 1 to get the next level, then it's gonna be 6, I think. Man. This game is so good, dude. It's funny watching a VOD, for somebody who's near the beginning, and you know, you get all these fucking rando contrarian chatters. The world's big and empty. This world has actually been, for how fucking crazy big it is insanely dense. And when it's open areas, man, like, I mean, it's open for a purpose, like a giant guy shooting you or something. It's impressive stuff, man. I mean, usually this kind of density is something you'd expect more like a small map, Yakuza type of thing, but man. It's great for somebody like me, who loves secrets, who loves pouring over every little fucking centimeter of a map, and they reward you for it, man. Watching the first few hours of somebody's VOD yesterday, I found a bunch of stuff I missed. And I thought I wouldn't get any spoilers or anything. I mean, I wouldn't call those spoilers really, but little items. There was something actually pretty significant in the tutorial bonus dungeon I'd missed. So, it's cool, man. You know, yeah, you spend as many hours trying to find secrets as I do, and you think it's like overkill, but then I don't even get everything, so. Very cool, man. Very rewarding. I really like that. How do we go back? How are my messages doing? Just as many pores is good, that's funny. At least the mean ones I do well. You just put one in like a popular area, man, and people fucking vote on it. Wonder how we're getting back there, though. I'm imagining some kind of teleport. There's not really a whole lot of physical avenues of approach. Anyhow, we checked most of this out. Some pretty good depth yesterday. Was at the end of the day, though, so I was pretty tired. So we will give it a once over here. We check the cliff edge. Still would love if sprint could be a toggle. Oh, see? Oh wait, I got that. What? Oh my god. I don't think the game's saving properly. I specifically remember getting that because that was gonna be one of the things I did today. Go turn it in. Well, this is why we're giving it the once over, dude. I hope there's no drops I missed. That didn't save. Weird, man. That's not the first thing either, man. I don't remember the item, but there was another one like that. That I quit out of the game and it didn't save it. It did. I do remember saying that it didn't save properly. They're like, please use the quit out option, before you quit out next time. And I did. That was what I did in the first place. But I thought I didn't apparently. So that must be part of why. Well, like I said, let's give everything a once over. I mean, it's just an arcane thing. Thing is, though, this game seems very friendly for hybrid builds, so I very well might pivot into a hybrid build if I feel it's the call, which I might. Man, what is going on here? You can make this, dude. Wonder what the liar ahead is. I'm gonna rate this poor. It's probably like you can make this jump or something, and you absolutely can. Okay. So we're gonna go down. Well, okay. We should probably... Let's go turn this in first. There might be some NPC shenanigans. Turn this in. Then I'm gonna go get the map. But then we're gonna double back because I want to check something else before we do the bottom. Oh, I thought she was gone.
There you are. Shall we commence the lesson? Is that a scroll? Takes me back to my academy days. Very well. I'll be sure to never lose that inquisitive...
I already said that. Glint blade. Yeah, another reason I could probably hold off also is to let people get further ahead, but I mean, I really want to play the game, so I'm probably gonna keep going apeshit when I get the chance, so I'm not gonna force it. Well, there's not many tactical RPGs coming out, so I imagine there's some hardcore fans who are... Oh, fuck. Shit. One sec here. Of course. One sec. Ugh, give me a sec. I gotta change some info on an account here. I forgot. One of my dead credit cards was signed into my fucking one of my things. Because you brought up Triangle Strategy. I was like, oh, I wonder if they sent that. And my account is not currently fully active on GameFly. So I have an old credit card in there. Yeah, I mean, it's got the graphic style that people like from Octopath. I mean, there's not many of those games coming out these days, so probably, excites the fans of the genre. And I don't think there's a lot of crossover between these. Okay. Sin, my lass. What up? Yeah, they did not send me Triangle Strategy because of that. Cause wasn't getting to it, getting to it anyways anytime soon. I'm awake. I am awake myself. Not feeling super good though. Feeling kinda got a headache. I don't know if it was my teeth or I think it was allergies. And now I feel if not queasy, just kinda So doing cam off, we're chilling. Might not be a long stream. I need to stay up. I got stuff to do Sunday, but it is what it is. Rest is more important. Yeah, it's fine to look up the true ending, Manok. Shouldn't spoil too much. If you're looking up like a light spoilers guide. And yeah, I mean that's kind of that's how the lore works. It's interesting because you're figuring it out and it's not as in your face. They give you a lot of things, especially make sure you're getting the DLC. The DLC is excellent. That'll help answer some stuff, but yeah. You'll have to look up some stuff when you finish. It is not like it is still very obtuse, but it fits the kind of Lovecraft style thing going on. Eldritch thing. After you beat it, I would do it before you beat the final boss. So you don't end up in New Game Plus. Because it's not... You don't just get to it really quick. I was feeling weird earlier, like nothing feels or hurts. I just feel odd, and I napped and I feel okay. Yeah. Do a New Game Plus. That's fair. That's how I did it. It is much harder New Game Plus than the base game New Game Plus, but you're fine with that too, yeah. I mean, go for it, man. Just throwing it out. Doesn't matter to me either way. But yeah, I've kind of got... I feel you there, Sin. It's kind of off. For me, it's not like a super strong feeling, but I definitely don't feel I'll feel super clear. Also, one of our burners was kind of wasn't smoking, but I think there's like a little crest or something on there, so it was kind of a little bit of smoke. I stopped using it and aired it out, but maybe a little bit of smoke in the old pipes. That probably didn't feel good. I'm trying to decide if I actually want to play triangle strategy. I honestly don't think I'm going to get to it soon. I'm going to put it on the delayed list. This game is going to take way longer. I could run Tearaway though. Fuck it. Tearaway Unfolded. Could probably finish that before Stranger of Paradise, even if I have to take a break from this. Yeah, it's good you're feeling okay though soon. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna do a little bit of this just because I really want to play it, but honestly, I could probably do with just like having a nap or just kind of hanging out. And you know, I was up all day watching Godo and LG anyway, so it's not like I got a whole lot left in my day. We'll see. I'm gonna do a little bit, but or not. I don't know. Actually, I'm thinking about it. I mean, I look out here and I'm like, damn, I want to do some of this, but maybe I should just take it easy. Gonna be New Game Plus regardless. Oh, nice. Ludwig's Kirkhammer. Yeah, I always play the same weapon or two. Every time, I'm addicted to it. But they all seem really cool, so. Do I want to play today? I can let people get ahead, man. I mean, I do want to play, but like, I do need to stay up. But tough call, man. I guess I could just chat for a bit and see what I think. I don't think there's anything I want to like go do right now in the areas I've already been to. I've been pretty exhaustive. I'm sure I've missed a bunch of stuff. Oh, there was something I wanted to check over here. Let's give it a try. How about that? Strength, skill, quality build. Slight possibility of going full arcane. Yeah. Yeah, I went skill. I think mostly skill. I might have done a little bit of a quality thing with skill and strength, but then yeah. The weapons I liked, I found them early and I knew I liked them, so I did skill and arcane pretty hard. Oh, cool, son. Yeah, I do family share with people. It's pretty easy. You just log in on their computer and they log in on yours, and you authorize family share and you can use their library, so you just can only use it when they're not on it. But yeah, it's a fun game. It's really immersive. The world's really cool. And while it's challenging at times, because you can just kind of take the world how you want, there's always a path of least resistance, and that'll help, you know. Make the hard stuff easier, so. Yeah, well, cool. Yeah, PC is the way to do it. I mean, my game still looks nice. The art direction's excellent, but I mean, I could be running it twice the frame rate at least on PC. Really, I probably should have just bought it on PC. I didn't think it would be as good as it was. But I'm having plenty of fun with it. I don't have any like regrets or anything. But if I ever like restarted, I guess. Yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, it didn't really even seem like your type of game while you were talking about it, so I think it's good that that you're even enjoying it at all, honestly. It's good you're giving it the go. Is it simple? I mean, it's a strategy game. I hope it wouldn't be too simple. That was really loud. These bats are just kind of rolling. I'm gonna turn down the sound effects a bit. These fuckers are... they're a little much. I mean, I guess... I mean, even Final Fantasy Tactics is simple on the surface. There's quite a bit of systems and depth in there. Yeah, I just wasn't sure what kind of strategy game they're going for. I mean, some of my favorite strategy games like Advance Wars are insanely simple. It's more about map design and kind of broader mechanics than like crazy ultra depth. It just looked like I was going for a tactics thing, which Final Fantasy Tactics is... not say it's piss easy. Simple. Oh, do I want to play? I mean, I do want to play, but... let's go get the map. Let's get the map. I mean, I really want to play the game, but yeah, like I said, I'm kind of just... ugh. Mix of a headache, sinuses, possibly some toothache. I need to go to the dentist. Smoke from the fucking... that burner. And I do want people to get ahead. I mean, I love talking to people in this. The Valdo playthrough, I'm loving the game, dude. Quite a bit. And I would go so far as to say this is pushing the envelope for sure. Definitely setting a different high bar for open world. It helps that I just played Horizon, which I felt didn't even attempt to set any kind of bar or push the envelope outside of raw graphics, let alone art direction. And then you get something like this, which is doing the same genre and really pushing it with probably less budget, and it's excellent. It's also just my kind of game. I like the Souls combat. I like the methodical combat. I like the challenge. I love secrets. This game, I'm pouring over it looking for secrets, and I'm still missing shit, dude. Like, still missing shit. It is dense as fuck. The art direction's great. I love the more hands-off, kind of like figure things out. Story, the environmental storytelling. Yeah, the atmosphere is excellent. And they've always been good at atmosphere. Even go as far as the soundtrack, I think it's really cool. It's not a standout. Like, you wouldn't be loading these up on your MP3 player or something. MP3 player. But they absolutely work with the zones. And they capture a very certain feel. They don't feel samey. Like, you know it's there, so... Well, the bosses have standout tracks still. It's a gargantuan game, though. But yeah, if you like adventuring, you like secrets, you like I feel like art. It's a good time. Each one is fixed and what it can do, so no wacky build potentials, but character builds can have the other character. Oh, that's cool. That's fine. Yeah, I mean, if they have a very interesting interplay between the characters, that's fine. I mean, a lot of strategy games, it's a bit more. It depends. Like Fire Emblem's a bit less customizable, but you know, Tactics is super customizable. Yeah, exactly, Sin, and that's a great point. That's kind of where I compare this to Horizon, right? Horizon is on a technical level insane, right? It is absolutely superb. It looks fucking insanely good. Like the amount of details, just the graphics, the textures, everything is just nuts. But it has like zero art direction. It's just hyper realism with some technology thrown in there. I mean, they do have a decent color palette, and I do think the layout of the world look nice, but it's very they're not really flexing their creative juices on it. Yeah, and don't forget, you guys are seeing this on Xbox One. It does look a fair chunk better on PC. I've been watching that, mostly in the frame rate though. But yeah, I mean, this just kind of goes to show where art direction absolutely, in many ways, can trump raw graphics. I mean, it's like fucking Nintendo games and Switch can even exist still, right? Art direction and just what you do matters so much more than like raw graphics. I mean, raw graphics are awesome. You can do amazing things with just raw, just crazy graphics, but I feel like it's more of a, it's a tool, and I feel like a more rewarding or more impressive thing is to see creativity and art direction kind of pushed over how cutting edge the tech is. Also, I feel like we've really kind of tapered off on graphics. I mean, you think about the last 10, 20 years, graphics. I mean, PS4 gen and 360, like, there's definitely an increase there, but it's not even close to as big as the gens before it. I think a lot of people probably just don't care as much anymore. I think that's why you get stuff like this that's like getting 10s everywhere. This game is crazy though. I mean, this game is nuts. I mean, there's a reason this shit's getting 10s everywhere. It's pretty cool. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Witcher has a realism to it, but they still have art direction. It's kind of this mix of like old feudal, but with fantasy. It's neat. I mean, you can definitely make it work. I don't have a problem with the hyper-realism. They might not always wow you, but it can definitely be impressive. I mean, like I said, with Horizon, I mean, it was impressive. It just hits a little different when you're looking at some of the scenery in this, right? And yeah, Breath of the Wild had a very nice stylized look. And it worked really well with the gameplay. You could pick things out very well. Everything was climbable, so I mean visually it all just kind of works there too. It's nice. Final boss. That game that had a whole lot of nothing, it pretended to be better than Zelda. I don't know what game you're talking about there, man. Sorry. Beat that boss in the cathedral, like the big beast lady. Oh, the one who holds the locket. She's hard. Oh, what's her name? Yeah. Yeah, she's tough. Oh God, why can't I remember her name? It's one of those I try to remember. It makes me like remember it less. Oh, I don't think Shadow of the Colossus tries to be Zelda in any way. I think that's what's remembered about it, is it's kind of unique, especially for the time. Yeah, this game definitely is a me game too. I mean, I think objectively it's fucking like an amazing game, but it also varies in the game. Like I said, secrets, art direction, not face roll fucking combat, you know. And I'm just taking it at my pace. I'm going fucking hyper slow. I'm not even like sprinting everywhere half the time. I do have to avoid a lot of streams, but that's okay. And opinions. I don't like reading too many people's thoughts on the game, honestly. You never know what kind of opinions or spoilers you're gonna get. I'll say that for another time. I just want to ride the high that is my playthrough right now. It's very rarely does that happen with me. I'm just like, damn, you know. Just need to have the full soak. How did I lose my weapon again? That is so weird. I don't know how that happens. I don't know if they have like a disarm or what. Started using regular attacks with one-handed mode, but I started flying everywhere, so I'm like, maybe I want something here. Yeah, I mean, it all just depends, man. I mean, fastest fucking speedrun weapon is one-handing your saw cleaver. One-handing it, two-handing it, there's all sorts of ways you can make it work. It's very good about that, where you can kind of that's also the fastest because you get it right away, but yeah. Two hands doesn't always mean better. Do whatever works for you, man. The game is very good about letting everything kind of work. I mean, some weapons are a bit more of a meme, right? But for the most part, you're good. I haven't done a playthrough with the axe, so cannot speak for that. Sort of versus the darker, the ancient with his stone. I like it, yeah. Brum has always just done really good dark fantasy. I think he said one of his, or Miyazaki said one of his biggest inspirations is like Berserk. Thought somebody said Lord of the Rings too, but who isn't kind of influenced by the Lord of the Rings, right? When it comes to medieval fantasy. Yeah, Berserk is definitely a big one. I mean, they put his weapons in the games half the time. A lot of imagery's like right out of it. But I feel like they've really kind of just gotten their own thing going, man. The dark fantasy and everything's just... It's real well done in this.
Surprised you found me in my little nook.
Look at his little hand.
No matter. Your money's as good as anyone else's. Why don't you take a look at my wares? Oh, but... don't ask me how I got my hands on them.
Of course, my friend. Bruce! Thank you, Bruce. Holy fuck, dude. I had a double take. I didn't realize those are 2000s at the beginning. God damn, Bruce. Good to see you, man. Thank you very much, man. Fucking super generous as usual, man. Thank you. Kid of Drake, he sat down. He forgot before he go back and set it back down. Where's my Nacha? He would do that, man. I'm seeing a movie with him tonight. Gonna go see Batman. How you doing, Bruce? Thank you very much. Yeah, he does have like a tiny back scratcher, doesn't he? Got an S-Stock. I don't really care about that S-Stock. Killed the hunter in a green river, hit it with the big hammer from the side. Must have been good. Crow lady died though? Aw, that sucks. It happens. Did she die in the fight? Or did she die somewhere else? Hey, Bruce, nice, man. How many of the Souls games have you played? Demon Souls is a good time. I respect the PS3 pick, dude. Very cool. Oh, what you did in the fight? Yeah. Well, it happens. You don't get to go through a whole quest line, but you're not missing a whole lot. So the weapons she uses is actually the weapons that I use. In my first playthrough, I kill her right away to get them. I think was what I did. And then after that, I always go through her whole quest line. But yeah, she can die there, which sucks. But it's not like it's a super long quest line. You're not missing a whole lot. I think she gives you like a rune or something. But yeah, her thing that lets you buy stuff at the shop. Yeah, the Blades of Mercy, man. That is my weapon of choice, dude. By far. That shit was game changing. Playing with those. They fit me to a T. I played all 3 in Shadows. Nice. Oh, you played all except 3 in Shadows. Okay. You did Bloodborne on 1 and 2. Well, cool. Sometimes, yeah. Yeah, not always. She gives you a rune that you can't get unless you finish. Or a hunter sign or whatever. Unless you finish her quest line. But if she dies, you still get her thing. Well, her big reward. The ability to buy her shit no matter what, so yeah. Sometimes. Either way, there's nothing like insane you gotta like fucking cry about on quest NPCs, right? You already got your true ending shit figured out, so. That'd just be how it goes. But yeah, they don't totally fuck you, right? You could still get all the weapons, probably. Stuff like that. But they do reward, you know, being explorative with the NPCs. So. Yeah, I think hers is a faster stamina regen. It's actually the one I use, but I think part of it is I just really like her whole set. I roll around with that. I like the Crow Lady. Awesome, Bruce. You're gonna have to let me know how you like it. Do you plan on playing the other ones before you get to like this, or you just kind of figure that as you go? I thank you again, man. That is a lot, dude. That is a whole lot of bits. Yeah, so I just checked to see if they sent me triangle strategy. And my credit card was declined because I had the wrong one on there. I forgot to update it. So, they're not going to send me that for a while, but I'm going to be on this game for probably another fucking week or 2 anyway. So, this game is fucking crazy big, dude. I don't even know if I'm like a quarter in and I'm already 50 hours. Trying to get cute there. Although I kind of feel like Dookie today, so I'm taking it real slow. We might not do much. Yeah, good chat, yeah. I'm taking my sweet ass time, you know me, but it is still an extremely massive game. But it rewards being slow. There's a lot of secrets, and I've missed a lot of stuff still for how slow I play. Let's go ahead and get the map. Shit. Freaks! Damn freaks! Away! Away! Bloodborne's super quotable too, man. I quote that shit all the time. Beasts all over the shop. It's enough to make a man sick. I don't think that's even the exact quote, but I got a kick out of Gascoigne and all those other guys, man. The old guy in Yarnum has a quest line if you don't kill him. The old guy in Yarnum. Which old guy? I got you, Bruce. And I mean, it'd be hard. I mean, yeah, you could spoil it. I think seeing certain areas might, you know, the vistas might spoil you a bit, or maybe the map. But thing is, man, like I said, I barely scratched the surface, dude. You ain't gonna get too spoiled. There's one NPC that I know has a sort of quest line that can fuck you over in Bloodborne if you let him live in your church. But you could either kill him or send him somewhere else. So he has kind of like a variable quest line. I usually just fucking kill him or send him to the non-church. I think he can kill your NPCs and shit, so. Alright, where's my map? Let's go find the map. Well, then we'll see about how much we do today. Like I said, I might just chill. That's a Souls common usually. They're pretty grim games. I mean, sometimes things are alright for people, but yeah, it's definitely not always good. Yeah, with Pattinson, I'm seeing that tonight. My brother's pretty excited. I like Pattinson a lot, so I'm excited. It's supposed to be good, so it's supposed to be like 3-hour long movie though, so I'm gonna see that. Yeah, tonight at 10 p.m. Map Liurnia East. East. He is, dude. He's a boss. He's very interesting. You'll have to see that whole deal when you get to it. Patches, that is. He does gritty rolls really well. Yeah, I really liked seeing him get away from Twilight. I don't blame him, man. The paycheck was probably great and exposure. But him in like Lighthouse, what was that Nolan movie? Tenet. Yeah, he was really solid. So I'm excited to see him in a huge role again instead of I mean Tenet was big, but yeah, he's been doing smaller stuff. Him in Lighthouse was great. That movie's a fucking trip, dude. Defoe and Pattinson. I love that shit. Bloodborne DS1 and Bloodborne my fave. So far, OCO Demon Souls stacks up. Demon Souls is my least favorite. But it's still cool, dude. It's interesting to see the history, and there's a lot of interesting gimmick kind of bosses in Demon Souls. But yeah. Bloodborne's my favorite. We'll see after this. This is a hard one to compare because it is so just different in the scale of it all and everything, but I really like all of their games though. Even Demon Souls is great. They just are really good, man. What is the worst movie you know that was saved by a good actor? Oh, Jesus. like actual good acting. I mean, there's those like meme movies with like Nick Cage, right? Where they're like pretty shit, but like because Nick Cage is just doing insane things, you don't care. But the whole idea of a lot of those movies is they're just leveraging Nick Cage being a psycho. Owen Wilson when he dies in a fireplace. Man, it'd be interesting to see Owen Wilson in a serious role. Vince Vaughn started doing serious stuff, and that was supposed to be really interesting. I know the guy from The Office. He was in a wrestling one I watched, and he was like kind of a sociopath, and it was really neat. Cool seeing people mix it up. I think Adam Sandler was in that Gems one recently. That he was supposed to be really good. Bad movie though. Saved by a good actor. Oh man. I mean, I really like Defoe. But he doesn't do like a bunch of bad movies. He's just a highlight, right? Good question. I'm not sure off the top of my head. I don't know if you guys got anything. Maybe that would jog my memory, maybe. Because there's definitely movies I've thought that, like, you know, this movie is pretty much just... It's all about just seeing this actor do something. Off the top of my head, the thing is though, like, I mean, if they make the movie good, then it's still a good movie. So I guess it's more of a question, maybe what movie would be bad without an actor in it? I mean, most Arnie movies, Arnie absolutely makes a lot of those roles. And without his, like, charisma and everything, they probably would not fare as well. Some of my favorites are Arnie movies. This guy's trying to tell me not to do this. That's funny, dude. I'm gonna do it, man. Alright, let's try this boss fight and then, I don't know, we'll see what we do after that. Christopher Walken? Yeah. Christopher Walken makes anything, man, yeah. God. I wish I had like an IMDb or something where I could look through all my movies, because these questions are always nice. It's one of those things, like, if I thought about that when I was watching movies, I'd probably be able to pick some out. I could just go through a list. I mean, Bruce Campbell movies tend to be not super interesting, except they have Bruce Campbell in them. Like Evil Dead, Army of Darkness. Bruce Campbell's got this very certain like cheesy charisma. He's pretty good. He makes a lot of his shit. Defoe's usually in supporting roles. Right now I'm trying to think of movies that would be not as interesting if they didn't have as good actors. American Psycho, I don't think would be as interesting. It would still be cool. But man, fucking whoops, I just dropped something on the ground. One sec here. But Christian Bale in like American Psycho, he's just like so good in that, and that's like the whole movie. It'd be hard to... I don't know if it would be able to be half as good without him. I don't know. Yeah, Army of Darkness is fun. Alright, let's try this boss. This guy has fucking heals, dude. fuck was that? I want to see Pig, dude. I want to see Pig. Me and my brother wanted to see Pig, but it wasn't in any theaters near me. It was supposed to be great. You go get Nick Cage. I'm turning on the camera for this one. Must see Nick Cage movies you haven't heard of that came out within the last few years. Mandy. You have to see Mandy. That shit was fucking awesome. That might be my favorite Nick Cage movie. Mandy, yeah, apparently Pig's good. We watched one in Discord. It was so poorly edited, man. If you have like motion sickness or like photo seizure kind of shit, don't watch it. But Willy's Wonderland, dude. Was another, I would say, must-see Nick Cage movie. But yeah, Willy's Wonderland and Mandy are within the last few years, and they're so fucking good. Mandy is actually fucking legit. It's like serious, but like really trippy and insane, like psycho fucking like pseudo horror. Like I don't know, it's a nuts movie. Would absolutely watch Mandy. Willy's Wonderland is about Nick Cage not saying a single word, punching Five Nights at Freddy's animatronics, just beating the shit out of animatronics, and it's as dumb as it sounds. There's a Nick Cage movie coming out where Nick Cage plays Nick Cage, and I wonder if we're like jumping the shark. We're going like full circle about Nick Cage movies being a meme. We'll see if that movie is shit or not, I guess. Yeah, the Pig movie's supposed to be great. Oh, that boss was easy. I know I've been negative blubber a lot, but that's just getting the grapes in my system, but I think I'll regret. I do not think I'll regret playing it all the way through. Yeah, I mean, if anything, just seeing it for how unique of a game it is in the current landscape is worth it. I'm turning the camera back off. Just boot up some porn or something. I know you guys can survive without it. Because I'm that sexy, dude. Of course. Losing guys is probably as I thought it would be. Well, it's not really my aesthetic. I want to at least see the remainder of the boss encounters. Exploring things would be pretty fun. I get the choice process out of the way. Yeah, man. I mean, if you can kind of just learn to have fun with that kind of system, it's very rewarding. You'll be wanting it and a lot of other stuff, I'll tell you. These games don't like that kind of freedom as much anymore. Oh, I want to keep exploring, dudes, but yeah. I'm thinking about maybe just chilling today, because it's already the end of my day. I feel kind of whatever. Let people get ahead of me. Oof, it's tough. Tough call. Let's fucking map that, dude. I mean, clearly the map's gonna go higher and farther west. And if you look down here, I think it might even go farther south. I haven't even explored all of this. This right here, just what you're seeing me mouse over, the bottom right of this, the bottom and the top right, this could be a whole day of streaming. Like that's the kind of size we're talking about here. Like this right here, this whole area, very really could be a whole day of me streaming to explore it. Just this. So the game is a mammoth. But it's all, there's fun stuff everywhere. That's what's awesome. And that's me. I mean, that's me being extremely exhausted. You don't have to take it that slow. But it would still, I mean, the game is still super long. Old Yardum was a dead end. What was the boss of Old Yardum? I don't want to speak out of turn here. Yeah. That's who I thought it was. Yeah, Blood-Starved Beast. Yeah, the map looks really great. It's very easy to like look around on, but it still has this very stylized kind of, what do you want to call it? Kind of old, weathered. Not really dirtied, but maybe a little bit, right? Kind of thing going on. Like an old ass piece of parchment or something. It's really cool that it kind of just keeps popping out. I think it's an excellent choice, dude, for the game. Like, you don't... The map... This is not the full size of the map. They only pop the map out when you discover new stuff, so you're always surprised. And then, there's an underground map, too, dude. So it's like... You never know. You never know around any corner what's going to be coming. How big it's going to be. It is, like... A lot of little details like that thought about to make the adventuring as rewarding as possible. Yeah, the map is a necessity. For sure. Yeah. If you guys are here to see some gameplay, I apologize. I'm kind of floating right now. Yeah, I don't even remember the old man, Like, what are you talking about? Because of the map? Depends. I mean, it definitely offers guidance. How colorful? Oh man, the amount of variety, yeah, colors wise, the areas is pretty insane. Yeah, I would recommend to you guys. I mean, this is on an Xbox One, completely serviceable. If you played Bloodborne, this will be about the same performance. But absolutely, I would play it on PS5, Xbox Series X, or PC. PC probably being the best option. It's got some kinks right now, but I think they said they're gonna... I think they'll probably take care of a lot of that. Like, I'm enjoying my playthrough a lot. I don't think it's hampering it, but yeah, I mean, your best experience is not playing it on the last gen system. Just for the frame rates. Oh shit, that is a fucking lobster, dude. Or crawdaddy. What the fuck? Dinner's up. I'm bleeding the fuck out of this, mate. That's how we got him. Yeah, give me that melted butter. Yum, 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 yum. Strips of white flesh, there you go. Shit like that can just kind of happen. Sun-sided dish screens. Yeah, he's got two buddies over here too, apparently. Oh, hey, what's back here? A dungeon. This is what I'm saying, dude. Like, you just go back here in a little fucking corner. Full dungeon, dude. Ooh, Old Bay. I used me some Old Bay. It's my usual. You know, there's nothing on the map to tell you there's something back there. You could even say, I mean, it's pretty hidden, right? I mean, but they do it. I mean, the messages are really great in this. The people's messages, they help you a lot. Jellyfish creep, yeah, we could take care of that. These guys shoot poison at you. Yeah, I've eaten like seaweed, kelp. I think it was kelp. Might have been seaweed. Dried seaweed. It's very makes you need a drink, that's for sure. Let's do the dungeon, huh? Something we can do. What kind of blood can I make? Blood grease. Where did I get the blood rose? No, jellyfish are cool. But yeah, plastic bag's probably a good way of putting it. Oh, it's pretty dark. Let's whip out the old lantern. Treasure chest ahead. Does it need the same organs, man? They're just around in its head, dude. Anything it needs. Poison. I didn't miss anything. Ripper, did you finish Unsighted yesterday? Nice, man. How was that? Same thoughts on it after you finished it as before? Thought she was gonna attack a different way. I wanted to try parrying. And that is Ripper. I don't know if I like crosscode by playing crosscode. Because everybody should play crosscode. Seems like From Soft's greatest hits, not a bad thing. Yeah, it borrows a lot from most of the games, but it doesn't feel like it's cheap, right? Yeah, you'll notice some animations, some enemy skins maybe, or skeletons, some weapons, but it's one of those things. If it's not broke, don't fix it, and it doesn't feel cheap. They know how to spread it out right. To use it correctly. It doesn't feel like I'm just playing some kind of like fucking like asset flip, right? The world's too crazy, there's too many new things, it's too huge, there's so much stuff in every square inch. It's fresh where it needs it. But yeah, I mean definitely. It's one of those, like, if you know your souls, right, you're gonna be very at home here. Yeah, I mean, you get jump, so I mean, Sekiro has jump, stuff like that. What's this way? Dead end, but armor. Game has a bit more stealth if you want. Ambush. Bats. I see them. Let's go, fellas. Sin knows a lot of stuff, man. Like me, I just know a lot of games. And I guess movies. Maybe some anime. Less important things. Rosos taking water through their unihole and filter that water for tiny organisms and expel that water with waste. Out of the same hole to propel themselves. They don't really have organs, like a clump. Bit of cells and goo. Jesus. Very interesting creature, man. It's a good reminder that there's some crazy shit out there, right? It's like some kind of harpy, I think this lady is. Fuck you, Grandma! Yeah, this game is a lot. It's very friendly for spellcasting, too. I feel like it's very easy to do a hybrid build if you want. There's a lot of spells, they seem solid enough. A lot of things scale with different spell damages. I just like playing decks. Melee man. But even I might do some spell shit by the end. We'll see how it plays out. Lawless of a house, but there's no way for you to know until the very end. Yeah, I'll probably do it with the time limit and see what I think, but we'll see. Like mushrooms. I wish I knew more about mushrooms. But I believe you. Oh, just kind of spraying out like spores. Yeah, I got you. Sekiro has better ways to tell counterattack moments. Yeah. I mean, Sekiro is about countering. That's like the whole game is parrying, right? In Bloodborne, it's just another thing, right? Like in this game, I mean, it's the same way. I could parry with this. It's one of my... I can choose to use it. This game has extremely customizable special moves. I could have like fucking 20 different moves right now on this button when I'm trying parry, just because it's cool to be like kicking ass and then parry something. Yeah, it's not gonna be like... It's not gonna just like tell me. And it's not spammable. Jesus, this is a lot. They don't think or feel. Damn, they just exist, dude. Guess that's something. I feel like I'm just gonna get poisoned, it's fine. I'd be okay with it. Yeah, Ripper, I don't know. I agree with you. I tend to not really like timers in games. So we'll see. It's on the list to do at some point, so. Take the poison here. Don't really care about the poison. Oh, the sea turtles eat them? I mean, I guess because they're not gonna put up much fight. There's a lot of bastards here, dude. Oh, I see. I can see the similarities. Makes sense. Anything else over here? I don't want to kill all these guys. They take too long. Not worth it. Yeah, we got the Valdo, like, fucking Vega thing going on. I'm trying not to say Wolverine because everybody says that. I'm going for the Vega Valdo thing here, dude. Yeah, we've been over there. You do get more vision with the torch. Running out with the torch is very useful, but I got a dual wheel, baby. Oop. I mean, there's a lot of creepy ass or crazy ass creatures down there, man. Down there in the ocean. Be wary of poison. Anything you could do with guns without going full blunt hinge? Like an all guns build? Is that what you're trying to say? I mean, guns are always useful because you could always parry and riposte, which is, I mean, never. It's always good damage and good heals. I don't parry. I don't use guns almost at all because Blades of Mercy, you have to dual wield them. But I do use them on some fights. You're talking like a full damage thing? I don't know. That would depend on the weapon. I'm sure it's possible. There's some crazy builds I've picked up. Not used extensively, but you change the gun slot for something and transform yourself. I mean, there's things you can do. I'm bad at parrying. I mean, there's flamethrowers, there's more shotgun type of things. There's a shield if you want. I mean, there's stuff you could do in that slot, but yeah, I mean, I'm not the best to ask on that. Like I said, both of the weapons I use, dual wield extensively. I mean, I can one-hand them, and I do sometimes, but I pretty much always have it transformed. Thank you for killing the plants that are spraying our cars. Yeah, no problem, dude. My lady is here to please. My Stacy. Yeah, I mean, the shield's probably not good. I don't know. I mean, Clean Rot Knight. This guy looks crazy. Shit. I'm fucking poison right now. Let's get a little blood on these puppies. That's what the bleed weapons need, is more blood. That actually triggered so many bleeds. That was nuts. I'm not gonna lie, man. My chick's looking pretty fucking hardcore right now, dude. I'm digging it. Cool thing about this armor is the hair starts white, but the more shit you kill, the more it gets like soaked in blood, and it can go like full red. It's really edgy. I like it. Yeah, well, I mean, you just gotta feel it out, dude. You see the attack wind up, you see it kind of come in a bit, and you just kind of learn it. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely more enemy specific, but like with anything, you practice it enough, I'm sure you could actually do it often. I mean, think about Bloodborne, right? Not Bloodborne, Sekiro. I actually really like this. I don't know where you get the blood roses, I forget. But, I would like more of those. Yeah. It depends. I mean, it depends on the gun. But I don't know. Yeah, I mean, because of transformations and all that, and all the different weapons you can have in your offhand, it just really depends. I don't know. I would definitely say that it's more about pairing than anything, but I am sure there is builds that you could do heavy usage of the offhand. I use my ammo with special items usually. I have some items I use that let me teleport around and shit. I don't even use my ammo on guns very often. Or I'll have like a few spells I throw. So. That was another lovely comment I got when I was playing Blood L. This boss is easy just parry, yeah. I mean, personally, parrying is cool, and I like kind of just doing it when you're flowing, or if it's made for parrying like Sekiro. But honestly, in most Souls games, parrying can be kind of a cheese. So I tend to not even like wanna like learn how to parry super hard. Like I'm fine just doing one on the fly or learning how to do one here and there, but like at the end of Dark Souls 1, you can cheese parry the final boss, and it's like not even a comparable experience as if you just fought him legit. So I mean, you can beat him, but I mean, you know, you got to think about what would be the most fun too. Like I could do little summons in this or co-op or something, and I don't think that's wrong. Especially, I use summons in this when it's 2v1s or more. But you're gonna get a lesser experience. You're not gonna learn the fights. You're not gonna kind of get that high of overcoming anything, and I mean that's totally fine. Some people don't want to put in the patience on that. It's understandable, but it's one of those things. Let me go heal him. It just kind of depends what you want to do. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you could just like just shoot dudes and like that's it. Maybe. I'm sure you could have them be a bigger part of your. Man, when did I get that 12? Jesus. Your repertoire. Soul's pleasure through the pain. I know you like pain, Bruce. I'm fucking Mario Maker stages, dude. But hell yeah, I mean that's a totally fine way to do it. And that's the thing, is they have a lot of ways for you to kind of customize your run, right? You can play with summons. You can not. I mean, all good. This bone. Is it like the Hunter's Wishbone or some shit? I use that a lot because it's really cool. That's probably my main ammo usage. That. But I also play an edgy dual wield fucking crazy dash person, so it fits. Each gun has a different chance to parry easily, I think, too, right? I think the pistol's kind of like supposed to be the go-to out of your starting stuff. I started with the shotgun, but it's not as much of a parry weapon as it is just kind of a blaster. Yeah, that's the one I think, man. I like that one a lot. That's your spellcasting pretty much. You just gotta use items. It's not as spellcasty of a game as these are, but you get some stuff to flavor your playthrough if you'd like. And it's dark out, dude. I can't see shit. I don't think this is gonna help much, but If anything, I just look fucking silly. Or even is my lantern. Oh, there it is. Right on the front. Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, like I said, I'm fully jacked on arcane and skill. And I just play melee. 1 or 2 spells that I use. The bone turns your dodges into warps. Very fast warps where you disappear and reappear. It's really cool. It's pretty much just makes your dodging better. It's mainly just really cool. That's why I use it. You look like, you know, you're a fucking unit teleporting around and shit, right? It lasts for a fair bit. Not gonna like spend an entire boss doing it off of 1 use. I wouldn't say it's essential either, but it's a nice, I assume, you know, iframe buff maybe. Who knows? I don't know the stats on the whole thing. I'm being extreme. I'm lazily just like moving around the world right now. I still don't know for sure if I'm gonna like actually want to like play a bunch more today. What the hell? My weapon just fucking. Wouldn't mind if it's daytime too, man. I think it's gotta be daytime. Actually, I say that, but there's nighttime specific bosses in this game. So I probably would prefer it to be nighttime. But then you can't see as well. I mean, I could just get them checked later, but I would like to find them on my own first. I've found most of them. Is there anything over here? Yeah, I'm just chilling. I've been streaming for an hour and a half, and I think I've moved like fucking 20 feet and done a dungeon. That was about it. I guess we've done 2 bosses. Like I said, considered maybe just a nap. We're just going to bed early and coming back hard tomorrow before I go see Batman. Just because I feel kind of meh. Feeling a little better though since the start of the stream. But I don't know. I really like playing this. Very addicting. But I also want to sink like a big chunk of time into it, so. Yeah, if you like secrets, dude, holy fuck, fellas. Ladies and gentlemen, this game. They added jumping, and Miyazaki makes use of it, dude. Holy shit. The amount of secrets that require insano jumps or falls off of cliffs and shit is really out there. It's really cool. And that's one of the reasons I'm kind of go so slowly is there is a lot. There's some really interesting things you can do with Arcane, especially if you're going with New Game Plus. I have not messed with it. I have the items for it, but there's some transformations you can do that utilize Arcane. So, likewise, there's one with Blood Tinge, I think. So, there's some cute shit there other than just weapons. If you want like fully kind of different styles of play, you got some stuff going on there. Like I said, I went Arcane and Skill, but that's because Blades of Mercy and the DLC weapon that I use for when I actually need crazy ass damage, because shit's really hard and Blades of Mercy, while they're amazing, don't do enough damage to kill a lot of the bosses realistically easy enough. They both scale off of Arcane and Skill, so you got options if you want a melee weapon and want to do Arcane, so. So I need to think about this methodically, how I usually do it. Do I want to go to the right first? That's a lot. The right is a lot. Holy shit. Just keep going. We can drop down and check the right. Hit stun? Like... What do you mean? Like when you hit a guy, is he gonna be like staggered a bit? Or like knock him down and riposte him kind of shit? Blades of Mercy are about being extremely mobile, being able to attack extremely fast, have like infinite combos, and have a lot of situational moves to help you like evade shit and attack, or do really cool gap closers and stuff. So you can exploit very small openings because they have very fast attacks, but you can also go ape shit and do insanely long combos that do super damage. If the enemy can be stun locked, you will stun lock them because you just keep fucking attacking nonstop. If they can get staggered off of one, they'll keep going. But it has a variety of moves. It has like a cross slash fadeaway, so you'll jump back after you do cross slash. It has a few that are just like, its R2 is just kind of like just a kind of quick, just Giga Slash with both of the things that does a lot. Like I said, the R1 you can kind of keep spamming. Some of the bread and butter is when you target enemies and dodge, and then attack while you're dodging, you do like this kind of like 4-foot thrust. So you can kind of like circle around dudes and dodge, and then like launch out these big pokes and kind of then go in and do these huge combos and shit. A combo? Yeah. No, there's times we'll all get swarmed. Maybe there's like 4 dudes in front of me, imagine, right? Like 4 dudes in front of me. And you could be doing your combo on the Blades of Mercy and like changing directions on it a little bit and kind of keep everybody at bay. It attacks quick enough. I mean, you're not just gonna like lock down a big guy, right? I mean, with an R2. Like, you're not gonna knock him on his ass like you would with like an axe, but if you're talking about just like guys who get stunned with one hit, yeah, it'll keep them stunned because it's hitting a lot, so that's just kind of how I do it. Yeah, I mean, you're not gonna... That's just not gonna be a thing on bosses, generally, right? Yeah, look at this horse, dude. Motherfucker don't even need to put his goddamn back hook, or his front hooves on the platform, dude. Motherfucker's got crazy back strength. I don't even think the fucking back ones are... Yeah, one of the back ones isn't even on, man. One hoof needed, dude. Yeah, it's... I mean, they're not gonna allow you to unlock bosses. With bosses, how it works is you have to do it multiple times, and you'll build up kind of a meter, you imagine it, right? Same with this game, where they will get knocked down, and you'll be able to hit them with the super move. Not every boss can have it happen, but most bosses can. That's just how it works. Some weapons are better about it than others. You're not going to get a lot of knockdown executes with the Blades of Mercy. If you do one-handed, you could, I guess. But I don't use one-handed Blade of Mercy unless I'm specifically trying to do exactly that. Like on the ogres, I'll do either a gunshot or like a full charged one-handed attack and usually knock them down. I don't use the transformation attack much, I just kind of transform and that's it. I don't want to do this. We could go to the left and just kind of see what's over there. Think about watching Berserk. What's the best way to watch it? So, with Berserk, watch the original 90s anime. It's totally fine. It's totally good. Thing is, that just is essentially like the reboot. Not reboot, the, God, I just read that out. The prequel, essentially. Most of the actual Berserk story starts after that anime, and they didn't make any more. I would watch that, though. It's, a lot of people have seen it, it's really cool. After that, read the manga. Don't watch the fucking CG movies. Those are supposed to be fucking horrid. And while they cover stuff post what the original anime has, they're supposed to be some of the worst looking CG movies. And I don't think they do it justice. From what I understand. I have not actually read a whole lot of Berserk. I'd really like to, but it's pretty long. And the guy died, so it's not going to be finished. But yeah, if you want to watch Berserk, there's just the one season of the 90s anime. It's really cool. The guy who does the music's awesome. He did stuff like Paprika and Millennium Actress. And oh, did he do Millennium Actress? He did Paprika, Paranoia Agent, stuff like that. Yeah, it's a really cool anime. But yeah, most of your meat's in the manga, sadly. For as awesome of a and as influential as a manga as it's supposed to be, you think there would be an actual good anime of it. Nah, all the new shit's supposed to be fucked. It's just supposed to be really crappy CG. Looks like shit. I don't even know if it adapts it well. I personally haven't seen it, so take my words with a grain of salt, but I've not heard a single soul recommend it legitimately. If you want to get into Berserk, read the manga and watch the original show. It holds up. But yeah. That's about all I could say on it, so. I made that jump up there. I feel like I wasn't maybe not supposed to, in a way. Yeah. Oh yeah, probably not, huh? Yeah, that's essentially what I did, Manok, I think. I think I killed, because I mean, my first playthrough was eons ago. I don't need a killer on the other ones, right? They're very expensive too. They're like 20 or 40k or something. But it was worth it. Usually I wouldn't kill an NPC, but I don't remember how I already knew about those weapons when I started the game. But anyways, that's essentially what I had to do. Or you just do a bit of her quest, right? Not a big deal. You could have her die to that guy, or finish the whole thing out. Finishing the whole thing out probably takes a bit longer. I think it's at least like halfway. Maybe not halfway, actually. I don't remember 100%. don't think there's anything up there. Yeah, I don't remember where all the badges are. I got all the achievements in the game, but I'm gonna be real. I only use 2 weapons. So. I buy them and then forget about them. I'm notorious for essentially only playing with like a single thing. Right. Let's explore the left side here, but bug it. And I might stop and just get a little bit more of the map opened up. Yeah, the art is supposed to be really cool. And like I said, I think there's part of your inspiration for the soul stuff. Ambush ahead. Jesus. It is an ambush. This fucking little dude, man. What the fuck, these little freaks, man. Vulgar militia gauntlets. It's hard to not just go axe, bro. Yeah, I mean, do whatever's fun, dude. Which totally works, man. Some people do it. It's just a nice one-handed sword, not wrong with that. I wonder if you'll do chalice dungeons. I think other than blood vials being kind of annoying, I think one of the only other iffy things about Bloodborne is the chalice dungeons. And while there's an insane amount of unique fights there and major bosses that are really cool, the randomized nature of them is can be kind of iffy. They're also really fucking hard. Sometimes in a bad way. They're cool to co-op though. I think, yeah, generally it's fixed seeds on the required ones. But they still feel like they're kind of just like iffy randomized content is kind of what I mean. You'll see a lot of the exact same kind of like layouts and stuff, but the souls are great from it. I think it's worth doing if you really like the game and the combat. You do get some really interesting fights. If you want to get the platinum, you have to do it. It's just, it doesn't compare to the main game, but it's a cool bit of content. You can see a bit of that system in this with the dungeons. They do a lot better job of not having all of these feel copy pasted and having better rewards. You also get there are unique weapons in the chalice dungeons. There's I think the beast claws that you can turn into a fucking wolf or whatever are in those, I think. And there's also variants of most weapons in the game in there. If you want like different equip loadouts. Oh yeah, I'd recommend doing that. Just do a little bit here and there. The biggest problem is getting materials to create the next ones you need. It can be kind of grindy. Actually doing the fights, especially if you do it co-op, is not a problem. Maybe that? I don't use beast blood very often. Beast pellets. I think it's different than that. I think you actually turn into something. There's something like that for arcane as well. You like kind of shapeshift. I'd have to double check. I don't use them, so. Especially not the beast one, because I think that's more of a blood tinge thing. Point is, Chalice dungeons do have rewards. They have stuff in them, right? It's not just kind of nothing. These little guys, they're so little. It's actually hard to hit them, they're so short. I guess it makes sense. They're like hiding in the bushes. It's cool though. Pellets are really strong if you try hard. In fact, I think speedruns use pellets, but I don't. It's not. Yeah, you kind of have to be go ape shit. Know your boss as well to really make full use of him. I'll use well, you can't use fire paper or anything on the Blades of Mercy because they're dual wield. But I'll use them on the other weapon I use occasionally. Not pellets, but like a little consumable. I generally don't do the consumables as much. This game is much more friendly with it because you just kind of create them. Not that the other games aren't. I guess you could just buy them, right? I like knowing that if I run out of consumables, I mean, I'm still fighting them the same way I've been learning them, right? So I just tend to not use them. Whoa! Yeah, it depends on the boss too, but the last safe one was I was a ways back. Maybe the next grace I'll get. Next bonfire, maybe we'll stop then. I just want to do a little bit today. Today was mostly gonna not be much of a stream day. Tomorrow we'll be streaming for a little chunk before I see the movie, and then we'll see about after. Kind of need to stay up possibly, so. Or I'll go to bed early, one of the two. God, the camera's going apeshit. I did this fine earlier, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me now. I've jumped farther away. Map has not gotten bigger yet. I've not gone very far. These little munchkins, man. Limp bastards. I'm busting through, dude. We've seen this area. I don't get much from killing them anyways. Small lads, small rewards. Didn't expect edge. Pretty high up. Any stuff in here? Doesn't seem like it. All right, brother. Well, you have a good lunch. Have a good fit. I'll have a good ring myself. I'll move like 2 feet. When we started the stream, like right here. I'll move like 5 feet. I'm being super slow. I guess we did do that dungeon too. There's not actually even that much going on, and this is almost just a straightaway path. We're moving through it pretty quick, really. Almost missed this. There's a fucking another trap, dude. These guys, I just feel like I have to jump off. I love how them being short actually really plays into them being like fucking bandits. So you actually don't see them in the bushes, really. It's kind of neat. God, who's this? The Holy Men. Let's see what's out here first. Other than just a rock. Seek sleep. I want to put some more messages down myself. Everybody already got messages fucking laid out, man. Could this be a house? Beautiful, oh beautiful. Oh. Crystal buds. Hey, rolling goats. I love that the goats roll, dude. It's just funny. Now it showed a little something off the edge. On the map. I don't know if I'm supposed to take that seriously. Would they have me jump down the side of this whole cliff here? The answer is very possibly. Just have to see if there's an actual approach. Not looking like it. Could be risky, but I'm gonna put a message here. What do I put? Tear. Ah, Tia. Like tears in rain. Clear this. Jesus, these fellas aren't playing around, man. Somehow good at dodging. They're sprinting, man. They don't look like the kind they're gonna be fucking sprinting at, man. I'm also just playing like crap, but we've barely been doing anything today. Shit, there's a little extra fucking stuff going on here, man. Who the fuck was launching all that extra fire? See, I did the parry there. What all did was just like cut off a little damage from the attack and eat my stamina. Which not as nice as probably just having a move that always works, but Fire Monk's Prayer Book. I wonder who we give this to. Oh, the cleric again. Damn, he gets all this stuff, man. Fire Spermia. I'm sure this is a sacrilegious as well. I'm just loading that guy up with sacrilegious shit, man. Dappled cured meat. What is dappled? Likely rolling. Somebody beat me to it. They always do, man. This is getting more into the swamp. But I'd like to check the edge anyways. Stuff over there, but we'll get to that when we get to it. I'd like to find another grace. Imagine there'd be some coming up on this side. Apparently I'm in combat. This fucking mosquito, dude. Or the dragonfly, one of the great horned dragonflies or whatever. Crab eating poison goop. Tasty. You think that's healthy? Something tells me it's probably. But I'm also not a super giant mutated crab. So I think we probably got different ways of working. What are these assholes doing over here? Kinda hanging out? I do gotta wonder if I've missed one of the night bosses, man. I left. And no shit. No shit. Only had a fat coin purse. You could technically get that jump, but I don't know if it's worth it. That looks like an area you can get to, dude. Oh, man. Maybe there's a cave over here? Look at it down there. There's either some crazy chain fall. There's a cave you're coming out of somewhere else. I'm surprised there's actually not been much over here. Comparatively, it's been a bit drier. Not that just running through the old countryside for a little bit's a problem, but I mean, there's been a lot of fighting. We also didn't go very far. And there could be a bunch of shit down there. I guess we did clear out the camps and stuff. Makes me think that there might be a fall down over here. Oh shit. The academy's over there. I like that they're willing to have like just kind of the atmospheric music like this. Some kind of like droning vocals or whatever. I don't want to like be cheesy and like use the word like haunting, but that's kind of what they're going for. Kind of like a, kind of like an, I don't say unsettling, but like a. They do that in a lot of zones, but. Something a bit more surreal, maybe. I don't know. I checked over here, man. They just didn't see shit, so. Because I've done shit like this before, so. Don't count it out. So I wanted to kind of go maybe up there. That looks like it's actually going to be a bit more effort than it looks. That's already fucking huge from here. That's going to be a huge fucking dungeon. You can go to it all, man. That's the whole deal. There's nothing here, man. Let's go till I get that next grace, and then we'll see after that. Like I said, I just do a little something short today. They do, man. Or at least From does. And sorry if anybody here's actually been wanting to see the game. I'm kind of just going slow, rolling over, just kind of the same area and over here. I apologize. I wonder how you get up on there. We could go through some of the swamp. Like his asshole. I hear a little crystal dude. Somewhere. Cool, man. Yeah, I need to read it myself. You'll beat me to it. I don't read enough manga. I'd love to, though. That's one of the ones I really want to get into. Ash of War, Vow of the Indomitable. Neat. What's that? Oh, frostbite. Oh yeah, I know Dark Horse, and I barely read comics. What is this shit? This is looking hardcore. We're moving into a totally different area, man. Doesn't look like a friendly one. Village of the Albinarics. Albinaric? Hello? Jesus, he bleeds cum. I belong here, man. Disgusting filth. At least I can still bleed him. This is a nice little chill rest spot. A few fucking dozen corpses hanging out. Christ, man. That's gonna be something to explore. So I'm just kind of picking a direction and going a little bit right now. I think we're gonna probably get to this area a little later. I'll mess with it for now. And the fellas are coming out in force. Monarch blood clot. Let me just grab a blood clot off this guy. Larval tear. This is a bridge. Slug ahead, be wary of strong foe. This might be a hidden boss at nighttime. Let me change it to night and we'll see. Where the map's gonna be here. I don't like there was a fine gentleman up here. Maybe. I don't think that's a fine gentleman. It's just somebody. Atlas Bloom. I like the fucking spooky bridges with fucking just hanging dudes hanging. Oh shit. Hanging dudes up on it. It's cool.
Please, no. Dear me. I haven't a clue. No secrets lie with me, not a one. Oh, please leave
Didn't
me
expect
be.
that.
Wait then. You're not one of them? Well, what a relief. Oh, goodness me. I am Albus, an Albinoric. As you can see, we're finished. The whole village is finished.
Clearly.
The cursemongers have destroyed everything. No one that remains has their wits about them. I beg you. Would you look after this medallion? You must keep it out of the cursemongers' hands.
I have a medallion like that, but it's the other side. But I don't think it's the same
If
one.
you should meet the young Albinoric Latena, then please give it to her. A chosen land awaits us Albinorics. The medallion is the key that leads to the city. It's only a quaint treasure for we who cannot make the journey.
The
But
city.
for dear Latena, it is needed to fulfill her purpose. My legs will soon fade, and with them my life. Alas, this is the immovable fate of all Albinorics.
Jesus Christ. Maybe choose a different culture to be a part of, man. Oh. I'm glad they didn't give you some souls there. That would have been so fucking silly. He just like dropped souls when he died. You ain't wrong. This is a good view. Interesting. That was a beetle. Yeah, I have a Dectus medallion. This is a Haligatry. The grand lift of rolled iron, granting access to a hidden path. Atlas Plateau to Liurnia. The right half is said to reside in Fort Feroth and the Dragon Burrow. Oh, that's like Dragon Burrow's up here. It's probably this fort. Those boys are not easy around there, so at least we know. Let's see about a boss here. I don't know where he'd spawn even. Usually to get this boss to spawn, you gotta do like 2. If there even is one of them. And there's this guy. It's a little different though. And the other place is the seeker guys spawn in the they spawn in the shacks. Something incredible ahead. Is there? Oh, there's a nice little view. The crab. Of course, there's a fucking message up here, dude. Of course. I care about reading it. Just to give this guy some validation. Crystal sword. Oh, that's interesting. It's a lot of crystals over there. It's quite dark. I don't think we got anything else going on over here. Yeah, if I did some falls off the side, I think we're good. That was risky for no reason. I mean, I could fall here and move on, I suppose. I think it's a doable fall. But I don't know. I don't know how deep into this direction I want to go. Got all this stuff we can do. I got half a mind to just run the whole strip here. Come back to the swamp bit later. You're in the bottom strip. You know, my idea's like, we run the strip. We run the strip here. See what's up. And then hit up in the middle. Kind of have a plan of action on it. We're kind of running around the town over here now. I'd like to be going full bore on this, but depends on how long it seems like it's gonna take. I might be doing Tearaway Unfolded in between. I do need to have a game back before Stranger of Paradise comes in. Well, I would need to either be done with this by the 17th, on 12 days, which might not happen. I'm gonna let myself take my time, especially because I might have to take a few breaks here and there for, events I need to go do. So probably Tearaway Unfolded. Because I'm gonna get that sent in from Gamefly. But yeah, I plan on just going all in. I'm really enjoying the game. A request. What's up, man? Since you're gonna watch Batman, maybe do part 1 of the Batman Telltale. My big goal outside of rentals is actually doing gifted games. But I figured anytime I wasn't doing stuff like Elden Ring, we would probably do gifted stuff. And I actually installed Batman. How long does it take? I don't know. I mean, I could do it, like, this weekend. Since it is Batman time. That would interest you. I mean, otherwise I'd probably just do it right after Elden Ring, but yeah, I don't know how long this one will be. I'll have to see here how long it is. Ooh, excuse me, sorry. I'm very tired. No, absolutely, man. I usually, when people give me stuff, I ask them when they're going to be around. Whether they want to watch it or not, I still at least try to stream it around when they're free. 8 to 9 hours. For part 1. About the same thing for the other one. Let me make sure it's installed here. Yep. And well, I mean, we could. I can break myself away, man, from the Elden Ring. We could do that tomorrow. It would let people get a little bit ahead of me. I do tend to not to like to spread my games out too thin though. That kind of messes with my immersion in a way. But that would be cool to time that near the movie, huh? And I mean, if you're gonna be around tomorrow or something, that would be neat. Oh no, I mean it's totally fine. I'm just thinking about it, yeah. Because I mean that's been my goal in the last 2 months is to do gifted games. We did a lot of the Sins to the Humbles. I'd planned on doing some of yours, like I said, Batman installed, Rydloses and Arages. Yeah, I like this area. Kind of like the under the kind of cavern, whatever the hell this is. Kind of dark. Hanging bodies, kind of grim thing going on. Shit, boss. Oh, you're off on all weekends? That's good. Yeah. I mean, I'll be honest, this game's pretty fucking addicting. For sure. But I think that would be cool. I think we could easily throw that in tomorrow. I think that'd be neat. Hopefully you could catch most of it. I can't promise I'll be like on right when you're on. My movie's at 10 p.m. and it lasts 3 hours. So I'd probably start, you know, if I got off here in a couple hours. I'd probably start, I don't know. I'm trying to think. Probably do a little bit before my movie, a little bit after, maybe. When would that be? I'd imagine from like 5 to 7 p.m. I'd start somewhere in there. CST. And then we'd do probably half the game. And the other half after Batman. That's if I do it. I'm fine with doing it. But, you know, no promises. I don't know exactly what me and my brother are going to go out and do tomorrow. We might be out all day after, before and after the movie, but for sure. So, try to do that. It's fine, because I mean, it does let people get ahead of me on this. I might take Tearaway off my list then. I'm fine breaking for a different game, but I don't know if I want to break for 2 games. Let me see. Depends if they send me Tearaway and when Stranger of Paradise is coming in. We'll worry about it then. Yeah, that'd be cool. Well, I'll try to shoot for that. Not 100% on that, but we'll try to do that. I guess it'd be tonight, right? Not tomorrow. And then I got stuff to do Sunday early. But we'd probably have it finished before then. Look carefully ahead. Why? There's a message up there. I'm taking today so slow. Even for my standards, I'm going really slow. Rune arc. Yeah, it's definitely been a focus trying to do gifted games. I appreciate you guys gifting stuff, man. Very generous. Never have a lack of stuff to do, that's for sure. Yeah, I've been fitting them in between the new releases and all that. Been a lot of new releases though, so yeah, I think maybe a little break will be fine. I'm just thinking about the hours. How I think yeah, we'll have to do a little bit before and a little bit after the movie. See what's over here. Not here. I'm a cheap bastard. Well, it pays to be cheap. I mean, between GameFly, Game Pass, and then, you know, all of gaming history and stuff, yeah, I have a lot to keep me busy, so I think that's part of where I'm super cheap. And yeah, everybody gifting stuff, man. I'm drowning. It's been really cool though. I liked doing the humble gift. We did video games are a scam, yeah. Yeah, I'm just hyper cheap. I mean, I still play all the new shit, but yeah. If I didn't have GameFly or something, I probably wouldn't play a lot of stuff. I mean, I'd still play just as much shit, but you wouldn't catch me playing Horizon or anything like that. I'm not gonna spend $60 on Horizon, dude. But yeah. Yeah. It's been cool. I like playing the gifted stuff because I mean we talk about recommendations all the time, so somebody's willing to like buy a game for the stream, you know. It's kind of just an extension of that. It's pretty neat, man. I appreciate it. But yeah, they're building up, you could say, right now, and I feel like it's rude to not play them right away. I don't have any like big reason not to. But yeah, that's kind of the goal for the first half of the year, I guess. I'm gonna be very generous and say first half of the year. Gonna get through a lot of those. Because these first 3 or 4 months has a lot of stuff coming out. Should be good though. A lot of interest and shit. But yeah, I did the Sin gifted me one of the Humble Bundle monthlies, and it came with the Humble Collection, which is a month of they're kind of a like their Game Pass kind of, but it's more like a just like 100 games that they kind of just a collection of 100 games. They're all usually very short, and it was really cool. We did 4 days or so where we would play like 5 or 6 games a day almost. And maybe it was a little bit less, a little bit more on the days than the number, but it was neat. I got one more of those to do, but I don't know if I'm gonna get to it before the month runs out. We'll see. Maybe I can fit that in at some point after Elden Ring. That's 4 hours long. It's supposed to be good, so. Anyways, I think we've seen a lot of this town up here now. Yeah, I know we didn't do much today, and it was probably very slow and dull to watch, but we just kind of ran this strip. Which, there's a lot of little things going on. And at the end, we got the cool little town here. Oh, there's some things I'm curious about. Some kind of landings off the side here that I feel like could be something, but it might be tied to some stuff more in the swamp. If I saw bodies anywhere, man, I'd be getting the hell out of there, especially under a bridge hanging. But you can kind of see the density over here, right? There's a lot of like warp spots and dungeons, and I mean these aren't just the only things. There's just bosses flying around. There's just kind of stuff everywhere. Not everything marked is a thing, right? Some things just happen to be marked. All mark some things. Like there's a whole giant walking like tortoise fucking Shadow of the Colossus like building right here, and it's not marked. But yeah, so the idea is that it feels like there wasn't many graces here. There's probably some like right up here is the idea, and there's probably some caves or ruins. I just feel like I missed something. I'm not saying there's like a problem. I just feel like, you know, probably missed a little something, but it might actually be that there's something north. 100-acre wood, dude. Get you some Kingdom Hearts, man. We got 100-acre woods for days in there. But I think the battle plan on exploring, probably not tomorrow. But maybe Sunday is, thinking running this strip. This is fucking long, though. I mean, look. I have 50 hours in this game right now, and I've explored like just this with a touch of this, and I've been moving a lot quicker than what you saw today, right? Like this was 3 hours of me walking one fucking strip, mostly just talking. Well, this is fucking huge, man. This is really far. Even if it's thin, I mean it's still big. So, I mean I guess I've done this too, a little bit of the underground, right? Yeah, this will be a whole thing, and hopefully we could find the map for this side, because then we could start to maybe dip into the middle here. Because the academy that you see in the distance there, that's north from here. That is on the map over here. I think the academy is going to be one of your major places. I've only done one major place. I've killed only 2 main story bosses, dude. I've been playing for 50 hours. So. That tells you how big the game is. I mean, I'm probably extremely slow. Not as slow as today, but I think we saw everything. We went over there. We went up top. There wasn't anything there. Down a mountain. It's just very dense. Like it looks like you would just be riding ass through everything, Oh.
Oh, it's you. Well, what do you make of it? What's happened to
And
this
while you
village?
could ride through
I
everything,
witnessed a sight much the same in my infancy. The oppression of the weak.
there's just so much going on
Murder and pillage
between
unchecked.
dungeons and little camps
waking
and
nightmare
bosses and
made by men.
NPCs and just fights and stuff.
But this time, I'm a woman grown. And though the suffering cannot be undone, I can still mete out justice. Justice to the oppressors. Let the scars I carve remind them. I am Nefeli Lu, warrior.
Yeah, I'm just standing on top of the bodies.
But this time, and though the justice to let the scars I carve.
A felly loot. So she's supposed to be relatively hardcore. He's kind of I think the guy found her is, I don't remember, if an orphan or something. Anyway, she's like a battle ass kicker. You can summon her on one of the major bosses. Kind of the daughter of somebody. Yeah. Dude's just getting a good look, man. The fellas all just hanging out, having a good time. Is this guy turning with me? No. Okay, I was like, that'd be fucking creepy. This guy happened to be looking at me, then I moved over here, then this guy was looking at me. Yeah, it's an interesting town. Anywho, we didn't really actually explore the swamp bit here much. Or the marsh or really any of that, so obviously the map's gonna keep going to the west. I think. Oh. I'm just gonna run around for fun for a few seconds, but we're probably gonna call it there today. Yep. Alright. Let's head back up to the top. Appreciate you guys watching. I know it was very slow. We didn't really see a whole lot of anything. Although, I mean, what we saw was still kind of neat. Especially that end there. I was mainly just kind of chit-chatting. At the beginning, I didn't even know if I was going to play. I think I didn't even start moving until like an hour into the stream. So I'm going to kind of just chill and probably hit the hay here. So, oh, this is still water cave. The plan is, when I get up, get some food and stuff figured out. I guess we'll start up, is the plan, unless something comes up. Like I said, tomorrow I am going out with my brother for the movie and stuff, so if he wants to do some stuff, then we might have to start afterwards, but plan is to start, I guess, the first part of the Batman Telltale games, as gifted by the Bruce. Interesting how that tree is like see-through. Well, when you get up next to it, because we've actually been trapped in a chest and warped over there, we actually couldn't explore anything. It's like limited, but you can be right next to it and it's like pretty crazy. I guess we can go over there. Although that would be a little bit of a spoiler of a sight, and not really a spoiler, but this show the surprise of some of the sites is kind of a big deal. But yeah, we'll start that up. Probably only going to be able to get a few hours in. If we start it before the movie, because I mean I need to go to it's a weekend, the first weekend showing, so we're gonna have to leave early. Although I think we already got tickets bought, so I guess we don't. We'll leave a little early though. It's like 15 minutes away, and then we'll probably get a few hours in, and then we'll finish it up when I get back. And then probably Elden Ring Sunday evening. Hey, thanks for chilling. Appreciate you guys watching the no cam streams. Yeah, this is a big fucking treat. It's a big fucking dragon. Clearly you can do some stuff down there, but I'm sure you can explore all of that. That's kind of the whole name of the game. When? Probably pretty late. This is the capital, and it's right next to the big tree, so... Anywho. Here I backup 6969. Here on my shitty backup laptop to share my pain with you. This is the Neo Boomer Akira? Or is this some other crazed person? I'm actually about to get off. Either way, I'm gonna have to be spiritually sharing the pain. Okay, it is. I was like, okay, this is either throw him out the ban instantly, or then I read the name again. I'm like, oh, okay, this is the real deal. The guy, man. The friend of the stream. Your computer's being a shit. Oh god. I do not envy you, man. I worry some shit's gonna happen to mine. Hopefully you get it figured out, dude. Yeah, that's gotta be on brand, man, you could say. The Neo Boomer at the keys of an '09 laptop. How good of a laptop was it at an '09? A work laptop? Hell yeah, dude. We'd be doing some gaming on that. But yeah, I was actually about to get off. I was feeling kind of meh today. And I started very late because I was watching shit, doing shit. So we didn't really get in much of this. I also just was talking, really. Moved extremely slow through the game over the last 3 hours, so did barely any progress. But yeah, it was good. Thank you guys. So tonight is, I'll reiterate, when I get up, we'll do a few hours of the Batman Telltale game. I'm gonna go see the new Batman movie, and then we'll come back and I'll finish it, probably. So I would expect the stream to start somewhere from 5 to 8 p.m. CST. Watching from your phone? Yeah. Yours probably got like a Razer flip phone or something. Getting hot at 480. I had a little mini Dell HP laptop that I had to have like a fucking like to even just watch a stream. I had to have like a plugged in USB fan underneath it, like a platform that had a fan on it, or it would overheat and crash. That was my first ever computer I owned. That wasn't like the family computer. That was pretty much just my computer. I just played on it all day on WoW, but oh really? That's pretty sick, dude. Welcome to the real. They offered me a smartphone and I took the flip. Fucking based, dude. I love it. That's fucking cool, dude. Very base. Flip phones are the shit, man. My old school laptop was like that. Yeah, mine. It's probably still around here somewhere. God knows what random porn saved on it or something from high school. Or maybe nothing. It probably doesn't even start. But yeah, I watched a lot of anime on that motherfucker in my bed. Gained a lot of weight. Snacking, watching shit in high school. And now I'm gaining a lot of weight with a desktop. So guess it all comes back around. My new laptops might make me play shiny things on shiny settings. Yeah, nice. Feels good, man. Yeah. I hadn't upgraded my desktop for like 10 years, and then we made the new one. It was really nice. I mean, I probably still need another GPU at this point, but I could run what I want for the most part. Whew. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for the conversation. That was mostly what the stream was, just chit-chatting. Like I said, Batman, then more Batman. Just gifted to us by Bruce. And then the next day, I got some shit to do in the morning. It might be that I just stay up really late. So there might even be a chance at some Elden Ring tomorrow. And then Elden Ring Sunday, and then we'll probably just do Elden Ring from that on. I was going to take one maybe break for Tearaway, but if we're going to take a little break for Batman, I think we'll... I won't make the mistake of taking too many breaks. I don't think this game would ever feel any worse for taking multiple, but I've found in the past when I take like 2, 3, 4 game break that it affects immersion a bit. So I think Tearaway Unfolded, which is like a 7-year-old game, put that on the back burner. And then I'll just leave my Gamefly open until Stranger of Paradise, and we'll just go full Elden Ring outside the occasional thing. So. Catch you guys later. Good luck with your laptop. Bruce, thank you again for the 2500 biddy.